Hi everyone. Today's video has been a challenge because I want to show you how to use Screencastify. The problem is that I use Screencastify to make my Screencastify videos. So I'm trying something new. I've got my phone on a tripod behind me and I'm going to demonstrate how to use Screencastify. I hope that this works and that the video is quality enough that you can see what you need to see. So to start with, if I want to access the premium version of Screencastify through the school, I have to make sure that I'm using Chrome Browser and that I'm logged in to my Pinecrest Google account through my Chrome browser. That can be a little bit complicated sometimes, so if you have any trouble with that, please don't hesitate to reach out to me or any one of your computer science and technology specialists. You'll know because you see the icon or the picture that you use for your Pinecrest Google account up here in the corner. You'll probably also know because you'll recognize all of these little icons for the various extensions that we push out to you through our domain. Screencastify is one of those extensions. It's represented by this little orange play button arrow kind of thing. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do a Screencastify. I click on the little icon. And usually I just press record because I know exactly what my settings are, but I think it's important for me to explain them to you. I'm only going to go through the ones I think are most relevant. So you're going to have to choose whether you want the browser tab, the entire desktop, or webcam only. I'm going to make a prediction that most of you are going to want to use desktop and that you're probably going to want to embed a webcam. You'll see what that means in a minute. Okay, the difference between desktop and browser are this. The browser tab recording will only keep it open in the one window, which means you can do work in the background, okay, that will not be recorded as part of this recording. Let's get this back again. Whereas desktop records everything you do on your computer. I'm going to guess that most of you are going to want to use desktop. And as such, you just want to make sure that you close out anything that you don't want shown in a video by accident. So just consider carefully before you start a Screencastify. Also remember though, a Screencastify is a recording that you share by choice. So even when you're done recording a Screencastify, if you don't like it, you can just put it in the trash. It doesn't make a difference, okay? Just kind of plan it out a little bit ahead of time. I'm choosing Embed Webcam to show it to you, although this is something I don't typically do. What it's going to do is pop up a little window of me right here. All right, webcam only is just going to be my face, which is not what I want to do for this video. So I'm going to go ahead and press record. Here's my little webcam. You can see my little tripod back there. Hi, little tripod. Okay, so it's going to give me an option to pick the entire screen, which is my only option right now because I don't have a lot of other things open. So I'm going to go ahead and click share. It always does this nifty countdown. Now I know it's recording, so my recording is beginning. I also have this little red dot. You might be able to see it, I'm not sure, there. And I can also pause mid-record. Maybe I need to go grab something I forgot. Maybe I'm going to cough or sneeze or whatever. I can pause and then I can resume. It now continues recording. You can see that number jumped up. Or let's say that it was horrible and I know right from the get-go, oh, that was not good. I'm going to start over. I can press that button. Countdown again. There we go. There's some great tools here. I never use them, but you might find them useful. And again, let's say that I'm done. Now I've found this to be absolutely the best video of all time. I'm going to hit stop. Well, I'm actually not. You could also hit trash. If you know it's really bad, maybe you realize that you have the wrong window open, you can trash and then you would start it all over again. So you can throw it away right from the screen. You can start from the beginning. You can pause mid-recording, or you can stop when you're done. So I'm going to go ahead and hit stop. Took a second there, made me nervous. It pops up in a new tab. This is the Screencastify sort of editing panel. There's some great editing features, supposedly, but I always just stick with the basics, keeping it simple. I can change the title of this, so, you know, demo, what have you. I'm actually recording from my phone, so it's not, this is not the thing I'm going to be posting. You'll notice this is only about a few seconds there. Once I've named it, then I have a couple ways of sharing it. I can get the copy shareable link to Google Drive. That's probably going to be your best bet, but you can also published to YouTube, which is probably not going to be a good fit for our use case scenario. And in rare cases, you can download it. There are a couple ways that I could recommend that you might use a download, but for our purposes and for just beginning in a Screencastify environment, just grab that shareable link. And then my number one tip always is to test the link with a colleague first, or send it to your personal account. You just always want to make sure that the students are going to be able to access it the way that you think it's going to work. All right? Test out Screencastify. It's great if you want to do a virtual flipped lesson. So think of maybe you're going to do a 10-second mini lesson on why cats are the funniest pets ever. And so in that 10-minute mini lesson, you can really control what the students learn, share back the lesson, and then you can elicit questions from them later. So I hope this information was helpful. I'll take you out with this cat on a tortoise, I guess. All right, bye everyone.